just lock in is like the worst advice that you could ever take. Or you need to lock in, bro. You got to lock in. And I'm going to explain why with a story on my YouTube journey, trying to get channels monetized. It's getting ridiculous on how much people are saying this lock in. You just need to lock in, which is crazy because, yeah, you need to focus on what you're doing. But when you're highly, highly focused on something and you set a goal and you don't hit that goal, it's like a shock to the body and the mind. And then you get demotivated and have to reset and get back into the game. So pretty much what you chase escapes. Like for example, let's say you're going on a date, right? A girl you just met. This is the first date. So if you show up to this date being in a rush on everything, acting very, I want to say, thirsty, very aggressive towards this woman, it's gonna push her away. It's gonna scare her. Like she's not gonna want to talk to you ever again after that. Like you literally think going on one date with a woman, she's gonna fall in love with you and want to date you just from 30 minutes of you of locking in again. And then she could probably tell in text messages like, "We doing after this? When you want to meet again?" But you chase escapes. Like with women, they like people that are busy. Real things happen when you learn the law of detachment and the art of letting go and getting into your flow state. The art of letting go is when you're putting in inputs and you don't get too attached to what's going on. Let's say you start a YouTube channel. Let's say you shot like 10 videos and none of these videos broke 500 views. You're not getting phased by it because you're focusing on the inputs. We don't care about the views right now. We just need to get 30 videos up this month. And you're using the law of detachment when you do that. All right, so with the YouTube journey, so I have a video about getting demonetized, and it talks about some of this stuff, but in a different way. So I started this channel, right? And I was kind of in a rush, trying to make everything perfect, stressing and obsessing over views, likes, shares, and trying to have the most perfect transition, most perfect video editing. You don't need any of that to be successful on YouTube. A lot of these creators, there's a lot of creators right now that's barely editing, that's making thousands online and has a lot of subscribers. The Mr. Beast days are over. Like old YouTube used to have to have a bunch of fancy cuts and flashes. People don't even care about that anymore. As long as you're coming on YouTube and giving value, that's all that matters. So with that channel, I finally got one video to pop off after like 20 videos. And then the video it got monetized. It got the you need 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. 4,000 hours of watch time is really not that much. One video can do that. Pretty much one video can change your life on this platform because YouTube is basically online real estate, and every video is pretty much a house that you can earn off of. I try to put that in the best way. But yeah, the channel got monetized, and then within 3 weeks, so YouTube pays every 30 days. I got demonetized within 3 weeks of being monetized, so I didn't get paid. And it's because of reused content. I didn't know what I was doing, and yeah, it got away. What you chase escapes, and I was on that lock in, bro mindset. Got to stay locked in. Got to push everybody away. Stay locked in. So yeah, I decided to start over. And this time when I started over, I went into the space with a clear head. I took a month or two off, went to the space with a clear head. I'm like, I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna try this niche that I saw a video trending, and I saw a different way that I can do it to my own style and decided to go with it. And I didn't stress over like how many views it got each day or I didn't get enough I didn't stress about none of that. All I focused on was the inputs. I used law of detachment. Like we're not gonna care what this does. If it fails, it fails. Who cares? By my I want to say 10th or 6th video, the first video popped off when I was working on my 7th video. And this is not typical, but I ended up getting 1 million views. I ended up getting the channel monetized, and it's been monetized ever since. And I did this within 2 months after struggling for a couple months on that last channel, which is crazy. So why did this happen? It was the art of letting go. All I was in, I was just focusing on the inputs. I wasn't worried about the outcomes. You got to control what you can control when it comes to life. And then I got into my flow state. So when I say flow state, if you don't know what that is, Steph Curry talks about this. So when Steph Curry, he's one of the best shooters in the world in the NBA for shooting threes, or in the probably best shooter ever. He has the most threes right now. He wasn't always like that we see today, like hitting threes off the dribble quickly, sideways, backwards. He worked on that stuff, and he said something in a video about you get to the point where it becomes easy. When you first start doing it, it gets hard. It's hard at first with anything you do. Going to the gym, starting a YouTube channel. And then once you get into your flow state, it's automatic. So it's like he's trying but not trying at the same time. It's the art of letting go and letting things happen organically. And that's why he has 4 championships in LeBron's era. And they didn't make crazy moves. Well, Kevin Durant helped in 1 year, but the core of that group stayed together. They weren't making crazy moves either. They just stayed together, stayed in the process, and worked on their flow state. That's pretty much it. So if you get anything from this video, like this video, this gave you guys value. Make sure you subscribe if you like more videos like these. This is one of my YouTube channels where I come on here and I just yap and talk. I really like talking about things. It's very therapeutic. I advise everyone to make a channel like this if you can. I like to get thoughts out in the universe that's stuck in my head, and I want to help people in the process. So yeah, if you got value from this video, make sure you like it so we can hit the algorithm. Subscribe, and Cameron here. Make sure y'all stay down, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.